Hello students, in this class we can study the extraction of iron from its oxide. The reduction of, for this process, reduction of iron oxides, takes place in blast furnace. The diagram of the blast furnace, you follow the class notes. Okay, then charge is introduced. Charge means concentrated hematite ore, coke and limestone. This mixture is called charge. Charge means mixture of concentrated hematite ore, coke and limestone. The role of coke in blast furnace is acts as reducing agent. Coke serves as the reducing agent while limestone serves as the flux. The use of this limestone is it acts as a flux, that is to remove the limestone used to remove the silica impurity, SiO2, silica impurity present in the hematite ore. This mixture we can call it as a charge. The charge is introduced into the blast furnace from the top. Then from the bottom blow the hot air. Hot air is blown into the furnace from the bottom through the tires arrangement. At the bottom, furnace provided with the tires arrangement. Through this tires arrangement, you have to blow the hot air. Coke means carbon. Coke nothing but the carbon. Coke combines with air, forms carbon dioxide and maintains a temperature around 2200 Kelvin at the bottom of the furnace. When coke burns in air, maintains a temperature around 2200 Kelvin. Then in the blast furnace, the different zones of chemical reactions takes place. In examination, actually asking, you have to write the only chemical reactions. No need to write all these theoretical points. First one is zone of combustion. In this zone of combustion, carbon combines with oxygen, forms carbon dioxide. Then the formed carbon dioxide further combines with the coke, forms carbon monoxide. This is the zone of the combustion. Then second one is the zone of slag formation. In this slag formation, limestone, CaCO3, limestone formula is CaCO3. The limestone decomposes to give CaO plus CO2. The formed CaO, calcium oxide, combines with silica impurity present in the hematite ore, forms the calcium silicate as the slag. The slag formed in the blast furnace is calcium silicate. This is the slag formation. Again, one more point. In that zone of combustion zone, in this zone, the formation of CO2, it is an exothermic in nature. Here heat is liberated. Hence, at the lower portions of the furnace, that 2200 Kelvin temperature is maintained. This carbon dioxide rises upwards in the furnace, and that carbon dioxide further reacts with carbon, forms carbon monoxide. The formation of carbon monoxide is endothermic. Heat is absorbed. Hence, in the blast furnace, at the lower portion, temperature is very high. When we move upwards, temperature decreases. These are the two zones. Then, third zone is the zone of reduction. Zone of reduction. This is the most important one. Actually, in NCERT book, they are mentioned only this zone of reduction. In that zone of reduction, there are two types of the reactions. Two types of reactions. One is low temperature zone. Low temperature zone. This low temperature zone is of 500 to 800 Kelvin. In this zone, hematite Fe2O3 combines with the CO, carbon monoxide, forms Fe3O4, liberating CO2. Then that formed Fe3O4 further combines with the CO, forms Fe plus CO2. This is the second one. Then that Fe2O3 also combines with CO, also converted into FeO and CO2. These are the three reactions occurs at low temperature zone. In our syllabus, you write any inorganic reaction, you have to balance the reactions. Balancing is very much. To balance this reaction, consider 3 Fe2O3 and 2 Fe3O4. This reaction get balanced, and for this one 4 CO and 3 Fe, 4 CO2. Then for the next step, that reaction 2 FeO and CO2 reaction get balanced. This is the low temperature zone. Then second one is high temperature zone. High temperature B. High temperature zone. High temperature zone. That high temperature zone temperature is 900 to 1500 Kelvin. 900 to 1500 Kelvin. In this high temperature zone, that CO2 plus C converted into CO, that is of 2CO. This formed CO and FeO plus CO get converted into Fe plus CO2. This is the high temperature zone. The iron obtained from the blast furnace. This is about the chemical reaction. Just they can ask low temperature zone and high temperature zone. The formed iron formed in the blast furnace contains 4% of carbon and other impurities like sulfur, silicon, phosphorus and manganese in traces. This sulfur, silicon, phosphorus and manganese in traces mainly contains 4% of the carbon. This iron we can call as an pig iron. The iron obtained in the blast furnace contains 4% of carbon, traces of sulfur, silicon, phosphorus and manganese. Such form of iron we can call as an pig iron. Then second one is cast iron is obtained. Cast iron, second form of the iron. Cast iron is obtained by melting the pig iron, scrap iron, any iron pieces, scrap iron, coke in the presence of hot air. Cast iron is obtained by melting pig iron, scrap iron and coke in the presence of hot air. This is the second one, cast iron. Then the purest form of iron is wrought iron. Wrought iron is the purest commercial form of the iron. That is wrought iron. The wrought iron is obtained by obtained from the cast iron. This is obtained from the cast iron by oxidizing impurities in a reverberatory furnace. This furnace is lined with hematite. Why the furnace lined with hematite means? Hematite formula is Fe2O3, which supplies the oxygen to oxidize the impurities. Hematite supplies the oxygen. That is wrought iron, that is of Fe2O3. Hematite, that is containing mainly carbon, forms Fe and liberating CO. That is of 2Fe and 3CO, 3C. This is about the three types of the iron. This is about the extraction of iron from its oxide. Next, second metal. Extraction of copper from its oxides. Generally, copper is obtained from the copper pyrite, CuFeS2. Copper obtained from the copper pyrite. This copper pyrite is roasted. In a reverberatory furnace. Mixture of Cu2s and FeS is formed. That is, reaction is CuFeS2. Roasting means in the presence of the air, forms Cu2s, FeS, liberating SO2. Consider 2CuFeS2, Cu2s, copper get balanced, 2FeS, then SO2 get balanced. This is the reaction. Cu2s and FeS is formed. In the actual process, that is next, that this mixture then consider added into a silica-lined converter. This mixture added into a silica lined converter and blow the hot air. Blow the hot air. FeS oxidized to FeO. Traces of the FeS and as well as Cu2s. Traces of FeS and Cu2s oxidized to FeO and Cu2O. This FeO combines with the silica. That is the converter, it is coated by using silica, and also some silica also get added. Silica is also added into the converter. The formed FeO combines with silica, forms ferrous silicate slag. Ferrous silicate slag. The remaining mixture contains Cu2s and FeS. Cu2s and FeS. This Cu2s means cuprous sulfide, FeS means ferrous sulfide. This mixture of Cu2s and FeS we can commonly called as an copper matte. This is one mark question. What is copper matte? Copper matte means mixture of Cu2s and FeS. Cuprous sulfide and ferrous sulfide is called copper matte. Then from the copper matte you have to extract the copper. They can ask for 3 marks. Explain the extraction of copper from copper matte. Only they can ask this point. Extraction of copper from copper matte. Copper matte. Extraction of copper from copper matte. This is for the 3 marks. This process also called as an besmerization. Besmerization. By using besmerization process, we can extract the copper. This copper matte means Cu2s and FeS. It is called matte or copper matte. Copper matte introduced into the silica lined converter. Silica lined converter, commonly called as an Bessemer converter. This is called as an Bessemer converter. Copper matte introduced into the silica lined converter. Some silica also added. Blow the hot air. Blow the hot air. Then you have to write only chemical reactions. When hot air is blown, first instead of Cu2s, first you consider FeS. FeS plus O2. FeS, ferrous sulfide plus O2 forms FeO liberating SO2. The reaction get not balanced. You have to balance the reaction. 2 FeS, 3 O2, then forms 2 FeO and 2 SO2. The formed ferrous oxide combines with silica, forms ferrous silicate slag. The role of silica in the besmerization process is it acts as the flux. In the extraction of copper, silica, why silica is used means silica used to remove the ferrous oxide impurity to form ferrous silicate slag. Then silica acts as a flux. While in the metallurgy of copper, the flux used is the limestone. In metallurgy of the iron, flux used is the limestone. In the metallurgy of the copper, flux used is the silica. In the extraction of copper, slag formed is ferrous silicate slag. In the extraction of iron, slag formed is calcium silicate, CaSiO3. These are the two reactions. Then Cu2s plus O2 forms Cu2O liberating SO2. Cu2O liberating SO2. That is 2, 3. Then again Cu2O, 2 Cu2O and next 2 SO2. reaction get balance. In any inorganic reactions, without balancing, you won't get the marks. You have to balance exactly. Then Cu2O, traces of Cu2O form. That traces of Cu2O again combines with Cu2S, forms copper liberating SO2, that is 2Cu2O, 4 plus 2, 6 Cu, then SO2 get balanced. This is the copper form, this SO2 get avoid. This reaction we are commonly called auto reduction, also called self reduction. This is one of the important for competitive point. Name the metal extracted by auto reduction process. Then by using auto reduction process, copper can be extracted because we are not using any reducing agent. Reducing agent is not used. In the first step, Cu2S oxidized to Cu2O. That traces of Cu2O form reduces Cu2S into Cu. Hence, we are not using any reducing agent. This process is called auto reduction, also called as an self reduction. Then, the copper obtained is commonly called as the blister copper. Why it is called blister copper means due to evolution of the SO2, due to liberation of SO2 on the surface of the copper, blisters are appeared. Hence this copper obtained we can call it as an blister copper. This is about the extraction of the copper from copper matte. For 3 marks, you have to write only this portion. If they ask, explain the extraction of copper from copper matte, you have to write from this portion. That is copper matte, mixture of Cu2S and FeS. Copper matte introduced into the silica lined converter. Some silica is added below the hot air. Silica acts as a flux, and then you complete these 4 reactions, then you get the 3 marks. This is about the extraction of copper from copper matte. Then one more, for the extraction of copper we can also consider the one more method. Extraction of copper from low grade ores. Extraction of copper from the low grade ores. This is for the 2 marks. Extraction of copper from copper matte 3 marks question, while from low grade ore it carries an 2 marks. Then for this extraction of low grade ores, that is copper extracted from the low grade ores by using hydrometallurgy. The principle, the technique used in the extraction of copper from low grade ores is the hydrometallurgy. In hydrometallurgy, that low grade ores containing copper is leached out. Leached means dissolved. Is leached out in an acid. Or bacteria. Low grade ores containing copper leached out in acid or bacteria. Then the solution containing Cu2 plus, if copper dissolved in the acid that present in the form of Cu2 plus, that solution containing Cu2 plus is treated with the hydrogen, or iron. They displaces hydrogen or iron displaces or displaces Cu2 plus to Cu. You have to write the reaction either by using hydrogen or by iron. That is Cu2 plus. This is aqueous. This is in the solution state. Reacts with iron in the solid. Then iron displaces the copper from the solution. Cu2 plus converted into Cu. Cu solid. Iron Fe get oxidized to Fe2 plus and present in the solution aqueous. Fe converted into Fe2 plus. You can write either in terms of iron or in terms of hydrogen, Cu2 plus H2 gas. Then reaction is again hydrogen displaces Cu2 plus to Cu solid, again Cu2 plus here aqueous, Cu2 plus to Cu, H2 get converted into H plus 2H plus aqueous. This is the extraction of copper from low grade ores. This is for 2 marks. Just you have to write low grade ores containing copper leached out by acid. The solution containing Cu2 plus reduced by using hydrogen or iron. Iron they displaces Cu2 plus to Cu. You have to write the reaction, any one of the reaction. This is about the extraction of the copper from low grade ores. Then in the 2020 exam, final last year exam, in 2020 last paper, they can ask one more question. For the reduction of Cu2 plus, zinc is out of zinc and iron. Iron is advisable. Iron is advisable to reduce Cu2 plus, but not zinc. Why? This is the question. Why iron is advisable to reduce Cu2 plus to Cu, but not zinc? Because main reason is generally out of zinc and iron, zinc is a better reducing agent to reduce Cu2 plus into Cu. Even though zinc is a better reducing agent than iron, but iron is advisable. Why iron is advisable to reduce Cu2 plus to Cu means main reason is zinc is costlier. Zinc is costlier metal compared to iron. Hence, that zinc is not advisable to reduce Cu2 plus to Cu. Only we are using iron. They can ask us the same question in this form also. At the site of low grade ores containing copper, both zinc and iron are also present. Which of them is advisable to reduce Cu2 plus to Cu? That is, the metal advisable is an iron but not a zinc. But even though zinc is a better reducing agent, but iron is advisable, main reason is zinc is very costlier in nature. Due to costlier nature, that zinc is not advisable to reduce Cu2 plus into Cu. This is about the extraction of the copper. One is from sulfide ore, second one is from low grade ores. Then in the next class, we can discuss about the extraction of the aluminium and zinc. This completes the extraction of the metals. Okay, thank you.